Dear friends, today we'll be seeing three forms of command. There are basically three forms of command which you should remember is one is block transfer command, the other one is arithmetic, logic and branch operation, and the third one is control command. Now, why block transfer command is important? Because it moves the data to IOP. Usually, these instructions swap pages in and out of physical memory and load programs from the disk memory. Similarly, the work of arithmetic, logical, and branch operation is to process all the ALU instructions that are required to manipulate the data, and control command is used to control the entire operation. It can be a hardwired control commands or it can be a software control commands with the help of system buses.
Three forms of command. Block transfer commands, it moves the data to IOP. Usually these instructions swap pages in and out of physical memory and to load programs from the disk memory. So in and out is directly connected to the IOP. Then you have arithmetic, logic and branch operation. IOP uses ALU instructions in order to manipulate the data so that the process time for CPU can be reduced to a very large extent. Control command, it is used to control the different sort of hardware. Example, rewind the tape on a tape drive or ejecting a CD from a drive. So when you look at this diagram, here we have 8086 or 8088 processor which are directly connecting with the independent processor which is 8089. Now let us see what are the instructions that are being given by the 8086 processor. First instruction, it will give set up a message. When the instruction gets forwarded, it comes up as wake up independent processor without instruction. Without instructing, it is giving an instruction to 8089 that you start the operation. Execute 8086 instruction and wait for the ready or interrupt request. After the instructions of wake up is being given by 8086 or 8088 to the 8089 processor, the processor 8089 will wait for the request, fetch the message, execute the message, perform the task, notify the CPU of completion, and then it will send an interrupt indicating that the instructions that were being given by 8086 or 8088 are being performed successfully and the output is being displayed. So this is how the interrelation between the different sort of processors are working together to give us the desired output and result. Now when you look at this diagram, here we have RAM, programmable ROM, which we call as PROM. Then we have serial port, we have the different peripherals which are directly connected to the system bus. Programmable ROM is in a unidirectional way. RAM, serial IO port, and IO peripherals are connected in a bidirectional way. System bus is directly connected with the help of the latch, transistors, and the bus controllers, which is directly connected with the 8086 CPU and the 8088 IOP, that is 8089 IOP, which is the input output processor, which are directly connected with the system to generate the three types of signal, that is clock, reset, and ready signal, which are getting interlinked with each other for performing the different sort of operation, that is the grant and revoke type of operations which are present. Thank you.